Hi, how you doing? You doing good? We need to talk about, we could never talk again, and that's the thing. You could do that. There's the door. Wait, before you go out the door. Alright, today I went ahead and put the agenda down on some notes. We're talking about why I hate people. Wow, okay. First of all, if you're talking about why you hate people, you've probably failed at life. You've probably... Does not bother me at all. Is this even recording? Okay, it's recording. So right now there are probably people making fun of my hairstyle. They're probably saying stuff like, oh, you're 30, you're pushing 90. Because people don't know how to do math. That's a reason I don't like people. But an example of a communication problem is like, ring ring, oh, hello, whoa, you got in a that's so crazy. And then I call someone else and I say, hey, did you hear so-and-so a baby in the head? That's called telephone. And I'm gonna demonstrate it in this sketch right here. Again. Oh my gosh! I heard that Bane is working for Joker now.
That's weird because I'm Bane.
But that's what the internet told me.
So you're saying I'm working for Onision?
Yeah, Baldy. Ah.
Who the f is Orion?
Who are you talking about?
Omnipton.
Next on the list, we're going to talk about people promising they're different than other people and saying anything they want to get what they want. A classic example of this is like, let's say a kid goes, can I have a cookie? And they say no. And then the kid goes, please? And then they say no. And then the kid starts crying. Everyone is manipulative. Everyone. But I mean, even tiny manipulation, we're all guilty of. Like, for instance, when you wear extra perfume around the guy you like, that's manipulative. Sorry, it is. You're trying to manipulate him into liking you. You're not just presenting yourself as you are, you're trying to manipulate the situation to your advantage. The same goes for when you use that cutesy voice around him, but around your friends you talk totally different. That's manipulating your advantage. The same goes for when you use that cutesy voice around him, but around your friends you talk totally different. That's manipulative. The way I do my hair right here, see how it's like all like this? I don't normally wear my hair like this. I normally wear my hair like this. That's how I normally wear my hair. Manipulative. Because I know that I think I look gooder. Anyway, here's about manipulation.
Are you just gonna use me and forget me?
Come on, me darling. I swear I'm not like the other boys.
I don't know, you're like a pirate, and pirates only want booty.
Arr, baby.
Seriously though, you don't think you're a little bit like other guys?
What is the right answer? How do I get your
Well, you could just threaten to choke me.
Okay, I'm going to choke you.
Oh, Jesus above!
Something is very bad in my
This
ticker.
whole death feels like it's not funny when I do it.
Die with me hat on.
Yes, hello. We appear to have another case. All right, so there is something called an addictive personality, and I've met quite a few people with addictive personalities, and the problem with them is that they don't really care about anyone but themselves. And I know, that's like, oh, the tea, sister. No, but there are some people that they can't overcome the things that they're addicted to, even for love. And I am, an example of this. of this. I know a lot of were sitting behind their computer screen, like the they are, looking at this going, I know where he going with this. No, that's not where I'm going. Where I'm going is these tattoos right here. Remember? Love. If you remember. Love. If you remember 9/11 and why I got these tattoos, it was because I yeah, I told my girlfriend that I had done that, and she said that I betrayed her. As you guys know, I dumped a ton of people, I leave broken hearts, blah, blah, blah. I'm James, the broke heart kid. I break hearts, it's what I do. But streets of Toronto, and I was like, wait. I chased after her in the streets, and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. I'll never look at high. And then I didn't look at the point is,
yeah, sure.
Oh my god, you're looking at right now.
Oh, that's...
I swear to god, someday I'm gonna a guy while I'm still dating you, and then I'm gonna get pregnant with his baby, and then years later I'm gonna act like you're the piece of even though you dumped me for literally cheating on you.
over it now!
Alright, I'm done as an Onision character. Go f yourselves.
Next boyfriend's life to ruin!
Iron Eliana.
And immaturity. I have had insecurity, I have had immaturity, and people do this to you all the time. It's abusive as It really is. When you project your insecurities on others, and you act immature, and you act sadistic, and you just hurt people because you think it's like high school all over again, it's rough. And a lot of people, literally like 50-year-olds are out there just like sitting on Twitter talking about, you know, how they think one day someone's their soulmate, and the next day they're all over that person. Like, that is the most immature. From another perspective, you see these people get obsessed with each other, you see them act like they're soulmates, and then you watch them rip each other apart. And it's like, I don't like playing this game. I hate this game. This game is stupid. I've seen it played a million times, and it's always the same story. It's always, oh, I'm in love. This is my soulmate. And then literally like 20 minutes after they break up, it's like, oh, I actually hated them the whole time. They're a piece of like, Jesus people. I just can't trust any of you. I cannot trust any of you. Because nothing anyone says to me is real anymore. It's all just people saying what they can to get what they want, and then when they get what they want, they turn around and soulmate, I love you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I talked about it in the last video, which is also painfully long.
No, I haven't.
Oh, if you see him, can you let him know? Batman's looking for him.
Hey,
You don't joke about dead babies.
it's a joke, man. Everything in life is a joke, man.
And I'm gonna open it. It's a big old can of worms. And I'm opening the can of worms for you guys. Because, first of all, you watching me, I know you're watching me. You know who you are. I know you are watching me. It's sick, it's weird, and you need to get a fucking life. Did it really just focus on my thing? The president, Bill Clinton, is with Monica Lewinsky for like a day, right? They make out, there's a little bit of finger, good, like just like shitting it, while just a little mouth a little bit. Anyway, side note, the patrons have voted to mouth a little bit. Anyway, side note, the patrons have voted to, on Discord, my patrons, patreon.com/Onision, they voted for me to have a book, an adult book with just pure porn. And my Patreon is 18 plus, so I think I'm going to like write 50 Shades of Grey, only the Onision way. So yourselves, I think I'm gonna write a book, if that's what it's called. Is it called book? I really hope I know what the word means, because I think it means like really dirty. Am I right? Anyway, so let's say Bill Clinton is... She did not know about him that, or maybe she did. Maybe she filmed the... Maybe she was while her... Maybe? Non-patrons have no idea what I'm talking about right now. Then you have the... forever ago. But you have all these people who are actually like shadow right? Where they're like, oh hey Bill, I bet you wish you would so and my that all over her and slow to her hit her with your little babies. Huh, Bill Clinton? And Bill Clinton is like, I'm sorry, I have Alzheimer's. Monica who? Because it's forever ago, and it's not relevant in their lives, you know? But relations with that woman, they were probably wonderful. She probably drained his and she probably loved it, and he probably loved it, and you guys probably would have loved it too, because you are literally the same. Brain, heart, okay? In your ass.
The only thing I wish is that I didn't have to think about the dirty in your little creepo mouth.
Oh, really? Yeah, you don't think about him crawling into your bedroom at night, sliding his warm into your...
Oh boy. You've thought about this a lot.
No, you're a perv! You're a perv!
Okay. Was I the one?
Most everybody is this, okay? We think that we're like so great, right? Because we come out and nobody's analyzed our behavior on a daily basis, right? Nobody's called out our nobody's called out our hypocrisies, nobody's called out anything. So we think, I'm a hero, and I'm gonna go out judging other people because he who is out without sin should throw the first stone, right? So everyone's throwing their stones, and then eventually that person's dead, the person that they stoned to death. So then they go, oh, well, who do we attack next? And they look for the next person, or the next person, the next person, and the next person's probably innocent, okay? Most people are probably innocent because most people aren't evil, right? But everybody wants to distract from their own problems, and they want to throw their stone at somebody, okay? So then they look around them and they see you. They said God in vain, let's stone them to death. And then they start throwing rocks. And that person's slowly getting pummeled to death. And then they find out more pummeling harder. And more pummeling harder. And then more pummeling harder. It's just like slavery in World War II. And that is, we pick a group of people or individuals that we want to deem ourselves better than, and then as a mob, destroy them. That's the entirety of outrage culture. That's the entirety of cancel culture. People are insane. And when I say people, I mean you and me. We're all crazy. And we don't realize we're crazy because we have slavery. I didn't cover homophobia. But no, if you were born during like the homophobia era, like right now there's a transphobia era, right? We're in the transphobia. Sorry, Morty. But no, we were born during the transphobia era where we attack people who are trans because we don't think that they're trans. We think that they're trans trenders or whatever the stupid slave owner? Like if you were some white guy from the South and not born into whatever situation you were in now, would you have owned slaves? How do you know? Have you been born into that environment? Have you been conditioned to be racist and to have these opinions of people? I mean, we're fucking awful. Just think about it, okay? People with almost exactly the same configuration as us rounded up people and murdered them. All right? People just like us with our configuration walked into schools and shot them up. People with pretty much our same configuration decided, official villain. And then everybody hates him so much, what's to say he's not going to slip into the dark side? Society hates him either way, so what's stopping him now? I mean, besides basic decency. I'm just saying I'm tired of human beings. I don't trust you. I don't believe anything you say. I've heard it before. I've seen it before, and it was horse. So I hope that this is convincing to you so you can lose faith in humanity alongside me. And we can just laugh it up until we f***ing die. This is an optimistic video. This isn't actually quite a grim video because there is still like real life and you still have to care about reality, okay? You can't just be like, nothing matters, I'm gonna go jump off a bridge. No, that's illegal. You can't jump off a bridge. And additionally, your momentary perception of the world, however cynical it might be, you're not edgy, you're not original, you're not special, and other people have feelings too. So that doesn't mean just like go f everyone over just because you don't care anymore. What it means is don't let anyone ever f you over, ever, period. So treat other people nicely, but don't allow them to have the chance to hurt you. And that's my worldview right now. Be nice,